Welcome. Welcome. We back, man. God is great. You tuned in to another episode of the Cabin, baby. The Cabin. Boy, I'm on this gorilla number 4. I'm up there, G. I'm up there. You tuned in to the Cabin, episode number 3. God is great. Started at number 1. We at number 3. Gotta start somewhere. You see this week's episode. I'm back in this bitch dolo. Last week or a couple weeks ago, we had a guest. I'm sorry, this is gas. We had a guest. Cool shorty came on, talked about some real shit, posting up clarity. Check the episode out if you ain't seen it already. But cool little chick. This week we talking about some serious shit. You know what I mean? Some shit that got to do with me. I didn't deal with it. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of other people going through it right now. And they don't really know what it is. But like now that I'm able to like think about things, I always think about things. I kind of want to use this podcast to help motherfuckers see what they going through without actually knowing what they going through. Like today's episode, we're gonna talk about post-career depression. Post-career depression. It's something that I think all of us go through it, whether you want to accept it or not, or whether you're going through it or not. I want to say it's something that we all go through. If you do something that I don't even say you would die for, but like, cause that's just cliche as hell. But like, if you got something that you waking up striving for every day, you know what I mean, no matter what, then you probably didn't deal with this. You know what I mean? Cause I have the real shit. Real shit. What is post-career depression? Post-career depression, to me, I think it's just like an individual person has a lost sense of identity. That's the best way I can put it. Like, how the fuck can I explain it? Because you got a person and they been doing this one thing over and over again for years. And you remove that person from doing that one thing, and you put that person into a different situation that they might not be accustomed to, just because they so accustomed to doing one thing for so many years. That person already has a set belief on his or her identity based on what they've been doing previously. So if you take that person and put them in a new environment, that person might have a lack of self-identity, you know what I mean? Just because they're so used to doing one thing, and that's all they know. You know what I mean? All they know is one thing, so we put them in a different world. They don't know they're capable of all these things because they've only been doing one thing. And so that's where you get, like, the confusion and the lack of self-identity, you know what I mean? Like, speaking for me, personally, as many of y'all know, I used to hoop. You know what I mean? Hooping was something that niggas don't be. I'm waking up, I'm grinding. You know what I mean? That's just something I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's who I was, literally. And now that I don't hoop no more, and I'm striving to be more than an athlete and more than a basketball player, when I first made that decision, I was lost as fuck. Like, man. Look at the wood of this one. Boy, good loss. Because all I do was hoop. All I do was wake up, gym, sleep, eat. Barely. Like you see, I'm skinny. I eat something here and there. But wake up, hoop, school. I'm showing class. Am I doing my work? No. Like, hoop. I think that's all I know. So, I go from hoop, to boom. All right, let me put my foot in the regular world and be a regular person and try and deal with things to where I haven't dealt with before. Boy, I'm thinking a lot of things from other realms of life. A lot of things in life correspond with each other. So a lot of things I got from basketball, as far as like teamwork and stuff like that, I was able to bring over to the real world. You know what I mean? But everything's the real world in a sense. Hold on, let me get what I'm talking about. Damn. What the fuck is I talking about? Yeah. So everything I learned from the hoop side, that day I got for being a basketball player, be literally like just lacing your shoes up, nigga, like waking up, walking into a locker room, you know you got a team, then you got coaches you gotta listen to, you know what I mean? Little shit like that versus you wake up and ain't nobody around, you ain't got nobody to listen to. You can do what you want to, you know what I mean? It's a freedom, but you gotta know what to do with that freedom. You know what I mean? And if you don't know what to do, if you don't know what to do with that freedom, you can have a lot of, like, I don't even know how to describe it. A lot of just free time. And the idle mind of free time, it can be good and bad. You know what I mean? It can be good and bad. But that depression, I think a lot of that depression comes from that confusion of you not knowing what's next, or you not feeling worthy enough of going on to what's next. You know what I mean? Just because everybody's different. You got so many variables of why you feel that way. You know what I mean? And like, you get tired to feel that way. Like, I'm trying to think. I do this often. Like, I'm not gonna cut this out. I'm just gonna find my thoughts, like, cause my brain, I be thinking about so much shit. For real. For real. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about, yeah. I be having 1,000 thoughts. 1,000 thoughts. What they gotta do though? Podcast topic is about postpartum depression. Man, camera cut. I don't even know what the fuck it cut, where it cut. Yeah, should I tell the story over again? Long story short, Shorty was in college, or I was in college. Shorty was going through some bullshit where she left playing sports. She was playing tennis. She left playing tennis. Boom. Got that. Because she wasn't on the team no more. You know what I mean? But I use sport for two examples. Like, I'm trying to give, okay, boom, perfect example right here. Like, fucking, I don't even say not perfect, because it's really not, but a musician. You know what I mean? Take a, I don't know if I can use that one. But sports is the easiest way to use for real. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of anything that somebody would dedicate their life to every single day. Oh, I got a great one. Post-career depression. Parents. Oh man, we finna get parents. Just fresh on my mind, so I gotta think with y'all. Parents, for 18 years, the kid think this too. For 18 years, that parent job is to take care of that kid. You know what I mean? Is to make sure that kid got just the basic necessities. And that kid believes that too. And so when that kid turn 18 and that kid feel like, oh yeah, I'm grown, I can do this, I can do that, and they out on their own, and they feel like they don't need their parents no more, their parents like they don't got that job of taking care of that kid. And so that parent will end up start getting depressed, damn it, without doing anything like damn. The parent think that I do enough for my kid, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, yes, the kid is like think like that. The kid is so trying to get to the life, so thirsty for life. They think, oh yeah, love my mom, love my dad. Yeah, I'm ready for life. Meanwhile, the parent think about some whole other shit. You know what I mean? But they get depressed. They feel like, oh, that kid don't need me. Meanwhile, that kid is not thinking like that. That kid is out doing what they want to do. That is just, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that parent lost his job. And so they've been doing one thing for 18 years, taking care of that kid. Oh, they can't do it no more. Now they into a whole nother realm of life to where they at the crib dolo all day. You know what I mean? Now that little kid ain't walking around. That, you know what I mean? They ain't. This is simple shit like little combos with people, interaction, like little shit. You miss little shit like that. You go from doing little shit like that to being dolo and doing something completely of what you're normally used to doing or comfortable doing. You're gonna feel a certain type of way if you're not. If you don't know stuff like this, if you're not able to think about the things I'm telling you and catch it and catch yourself and be like, oh, hold up. You know what I mean? All right, let me. And I know I'm finna. All right, when I get into this new environment, I know I'm gonna feel this type of way. So let me be conscious of it and let me try to fight these feelings and fight these urges. And that's it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm conscious of this stuff and it still catch me. It's days, you know. Come on now, let's be real. It's days for everybody. For everybody, man. So it's like post-career depression. That's what it is. Mm. Post-career depression. We talking about what it is, how to fight it, how to fight post-career depression, how to fight post-career depression. That's a vague, like I can say a lot, but find yourself. That's the biggest thing. Like, find yourself. Know what you like. Know what environment. Like, take the things that you know you liked from one environment and see where those things might apply into somewhere else. That's my best. That's the best way of dealing with it. It's not gonna be perfect because it's not gonna be a complete copy You know what I mean? Carbon copy, that's a fancy word. Carbon copy of what you're used to. But little shit like, alright, if I'm in this environment and if I'm used to not dealing with people, you know what I mean? If I'm, if I gotta do something else, alright, let me see where I can go and not deal with people. You know what I mean? If I'm used to being in an environment where the work is slow, the work is steady, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Where I got control, or I don't got control, let me look into somewhere else where those things might fit that fucking, I don't know, they fit that list, whatever the fuck, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, list. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be perfect. And just find yourself, you know what I mean? Know what you like. That's the biggest thing in life, man. Know what you like to do. And know what situations you can put yourself in and know situations you can't put yourself in. And dig deep. It's the motherfucking Cabin. Yes, sir. God is great. I told y'all we was gonna do the whole motherfucking podcast the length of the wood. This motherfucker burning slow. Gorilla Glue number 4. No, not Gorilla Glue. Gorilla number 4. This motherfucker feel like 10 of them bitches. We're bad. Post-career depression. That's what that is. That's what it is. But other than that, man, what's good? It's the pod. It's the Cabin. I'm about to like, nah, you know what I mean? That was just one thing I do in this shit light on is the George Floyd situation. R.I.P. I just have a moment of silence. That shit's so, man. The world is so crazy right now. Not even right now. The things that's been happening right now in the world been going on for years. This shit that's happening right now, this is not no new shit. This shit has been happening. It's been happening. I don't know, like I'm not gonna get that deep. That's a whole nother. I'm like, man, we out of here. It's the Cabin, man. I'm gonna finish this wood. R.I.P. George Floyd, man. Other than that, you know what I mean? I don't even know that kind of dope, but like, take care of yourself, man. Protect yourself. I'm finna get this little CCW. Little CCW. What EJ Rose say? Uh, I was just raw dog and just got my little CCW. That's not how that shit go, but I fuck that nigga shit up. Mm. But protect yourself. Protect yourself and your loved ones. Think, man. Think. Like it's a lot of wrong going on on their side. But to make things better for you, think about what you can do on your end. I mean, that's tough to say, and that's just me being tough and really like just being playing devil's advocate. I know it's so, but just end of the day, think about what you can do and not be in that situation. Sometimes you can't do shit. It's the Cabin, baby.